What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a good Friday. I want to talk about Bermuda grass. I'm just now doing the first time mow on the biggest Bermuda yard I have. None of it's green. Nobody's in this neighborhood is green unless they've dyed it. And there's a house a few doors down, they've gotten theirs dyed, painted, and it does not look that great. But this is a pretty high-end neighborhood. He's my only client here, but it's a big yard. I mean, it takes me about an hour and 20 minutes with all the weed eating stuff because he's got a fenced-in backyard and a long driveway to edge and the neighbor's fence that butts up to his, yada, yada, yada. Good amount of trimming. So I'm here about an hour and 20 minutes. This is the first time I'm going to mow it with my new mower. I don't bag. Don't have a bagging system. And on this yard, to bag it, oh, God, it would take forever. But, of course, it's Bermuda. I mowed it no shorter than 2.75 inches last year, but normally I just kept it at 3, and it did look good. I mean, I could get the thatch mostly to spread out enough, and he was always satisfied with it, but I just feel like I can never make a Bermuda yard look great. Some of his neighbors, they're out here doing theirs twice a week. So they can do theirs like 2 inches or less, or whatever. But his whole front yard's on a hill. Backyard's got a hill. So doing it with the new mower, I'm going to have to see how I can do it the best with turning and all that stuff. So this first time mow is going to take me longer than it normally will, probably. But anyways, I'll show you some mowing footage and some before and after. And y'all tell me what you think. Tell me what you do for Bermuda yards. I mean, I'm not here weekly. I'm here about every 10 days. He doesn't really want me to come weekly unless this year he changes his mind. But y'all let me do it. If you don't bag Bermuda, let me know what you do. If you do a certain mowing pattern or whatnot, a certain height to make Bermuda look good, especially in the growing season. Right now, it's all literally still dormant. So he'll have the lines in it, the neat lines. Hopefully they're straight. But it's not going to get too much shorter than it is right now. But yeah, I'll try to show you guys some after I'm done, and you let me know what you think. Let me know what you do for Bermuda yards. Not a single leaf has been picked up. Not the first one. Can't leave it. Not a fan. Not a fan of Bermuda whatsoever. I know in those clips it looks good from from a quick glance, but that yard had so much thatch. Not the first leaf had been picked up, as you saw. I'm double cutting, triple cutting it. I don't know. He needs someone that can bag it and dethatch it every year, but he doesn't honestly really care about that. He just wants it mowed. I mean, and that's fine, but sitting next to his neighbor who does it multiple times or at least twice a week to keep it as short as they do with a bagging mower. I mean, I'll come cut it. I've got no problem with it. Thankful for him, but I'm no Bermuda expert. I mean, the house at 2.75 inches and it striped it up, but if you go out there and actually dig your hands through it, man, there's thatch all in it, and it's really thin in some spots. I mean, I was being super careful, like I've been saying, like a broken record, not to tear the yard up. I mean, both back tires moving at the same time, the whole nine, to make sure I didn't spin it on one sitting still tire to tear it up, But, of course, his backyard's a hill, his front yard's a hill. I mean, it was thin as all get out in the areas I was turning in, and I was not tearing it up, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe since we haven't had any rain, or I don't know. Definitely looks a lot better than it did when I first got there, though, so we'll see. But anyways, Bermuda yards. If you got tips, let me know. Without bagging them or doing weekly mowing. Let me know how you handle them, how you make them look the best that they can look. Yeah, I'm fixing to go home and stripe up my fescue, which is a huge relief of cutting that at a high height versus having to cut Bermuda. So I'm gonna get home and stripe up my fescue before too late tonight and see my kids. So hope y'all have a good weekend, man. Like I said, give me a comment about how you handle Bermuda, if you have any at all. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Also, the stuff just gets everywhere, you know? It's everywhere that I didn't want it to be because the wind's blowing, of course, on that yard. So it's coming out of the chute and blowing everywhere other than where I want it to go. It's in my eyes, my ears, behind my AirPods, man. It's down my shirt. And now it's just all in my truck, you know? It's all in my truck just from opening the door and getting in, even though I blew myself off. But yeah, Bermuda, man, it's just irritating. All right, my rant's over. See y'all next time.